Hola from the west side. It is me, DCThePurpleDiva. Welcome to Not So Random Chat. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. We made it through the weekend. And now, we're dealing with some fire in the YouTube streets again. It can never be peaceful, I guess. Not for long. So, as I said in my short video this morning, there appears to be a lot of, pulling people into a bunch of stuff that, to me, this is my opinion, appears to be an attempt at maintaining relevance, at maintaining, a facade or a truth. And it's happening in a lot of different places. Now, this morning I was talking about one incident. Since then, I've heard about something else crazy going on. That apparently a certain content creator from across the pond may not be from across the pond after all, and that they may have been using a voice manipulator, perhaps, to change their voice to sound like they were from across the pond. Now, I've heard that. I've also heard the actual replay, and it's iffy to me. It's iffy to me because, first of all, I don't know the other person whose voice people are claiming it is. And number two, it sounds like the person may have still had the accent. It's just, I don't know how they were speaking into the microphone, but you still hear a little bit on the first word because it's the word that everybody's hearing. An American accent. So I'm like, there's so much shiznit going on in the real world, but people are on here creating all kinds of narratives. And I'm like, aren't we supposed to be creating content if we're here to be content creators? And I probably won't get a whole bunch of people in my chat tonight too, because there are multiple lies going on. I know I said that with a deep voice, but it's late at night, and my voice starts to get more husky as the evening goes on. Plus, I've been doing some talking earlier because I was doing some acting of my own. But we've got all these other situations like, will the president-elect get access to what he needs to get access to from the current president without taking him to court? Will our communities, depending on where we live, start to roll back and start to shut down again. Hey, NC worker. Good morning. I'm just wondering, because, you know, like right now, we're about to go into the Thanksgiving holidays, and across the country, we're starting to see spikes in COVID. And let's just hope that all of these are legitimate cases of COVID. And the reason I say that is because we all know that sometimes there are false positives. So I'm hoping that all these numbers that they're giving us are legitimate numbers and not fear factor numbers. However, I'm not surprised that the number would start to go up. I'm surprised that it's so many new cases. Like in the state of California, there's like over 13,000 new cases. And in my head, I'm thinking, what are you people doing? Now, there's been 10 deaths in the state of California, and 6 of those 10 deaths were in Los Angeles County. But y'all keep fighting all on YouTube. Personally, I think everybody should just leave each other alone. Stay in your own daggone lane. Do whatever it is you say is your content. Stick to that. Don't talk about other people. Unless, of course, you're part of the beef sector. If you're not part of the beef sector, don't do it. Because clearly, you're not here for the smoke. My personal opinion. My personal opinion. You know, because if it's about the content, then make it about the content. Only do content. And make your content not about other YouTubers. How about that part? Or pull other YouTubers into your mess. Any of that. You know, just because, you know, I mean, this has been going on for a couple of weeks with the females. And they tried to pull the pink pill and Chrissy into this mess. 2 bigger femininity YouTubers, female YouTubers that talk about things that women want to talk about, okay? And they were minding their own business. Minding their own business. And then they get pulled into some stuff with other YouTubers because, I don't know, maybe the other YouTubers have issues with them. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe, you know, who knows? But all I know is that there are hundreds of thousands of people on here. And clearly there are millions of people that come on YouTube. So of the millions of people that come on YouTube, surely you don't have to be going after people that are in someone else's audience or trying to tear someone else down to make yourself look good. Now, I know that my content is about autism. So, I don't know. Maybe that's not sexy enough for some people, you know. Maybe it's too cerebral, you know. But I don't know anybody who's not affected by autism because most of us know somebody with autism, you know, in our families, in our friends' families, co-workers, and all those kids grow up. And that's where I talk from. Because once they're grown and they're still home because they're not able to get a job, even if they are employable, now what? What do you do as a caregiver if you are their caregiver because they're not completely independent? That's the stuff that I talk about. I talk about all of that. I talk about injustices for people on the spectrum. That's what my next vlog is about. Because I've talked about police brutality with being Black and autistic. And now I'm going to give examples of someone who has autism who's caught up in the judicial system. And their autism was never taken into account. You know, but that's not drama. That's not beef. That's knowledge. And for me, I'm fine if when I actually do my lives, because, you know, I'm doing the live streams right now so that I can get to that 4,000 hours, which, by the way, you guys, your girl DC will have before the end of this month. Now, I don't know how long after that it's going to take me to get monetized because, you know, YouTube folks are not in the office, you know, but human beings have to review all my 4,000 videos, you know, my 4,000 hours. But hey, I'm looking at all my daggone videos. I don't see nothing in there. I've gone through most of my studio. I have all green. I think I have one video where some loser is claiming that part of a song, that part of my video is their copyrighted material. Mind you, I play the same song throughout the entire freaking video. And it's my music. My music. It's the same music that I play in all of my stuff. All of my music is copyrighted, but it was copyrighted and sold to moi. And nobody else can use it. So if I find out that they're using my freaking music, I'm going to shoot them with a copyright claim. How about that part? But in the meantime, to solve said situation, I am coming up with more music because I'm just going to come up with an intro and outro. So I'm actually working on an intro and outro with my own vocals. I don't know if I'm going to sing or if I'm going to doo-wop or I'm going to la-la or whatever. But I'm going to put an intro and outro together for my videos. And I'm going to also see if people like it for the live streams. Just trying to make things more, I don't know, polished as I get, you know, as I push forward so that my live streams and my videos stay advertiser friendly. But I'm sure I'm advertiser friendly talking about autism. And I don't show any kids on my channel. I mean, there's pictures of kids in some of mine, but no actual kids. And I use stock photos. Except for when it's my son. How old are you, son? How old are you? You're 20.
25.
That's right. 25. Okay, nobody call. YouTube police on me. Because my son is an adult in this spectrum. And although some of the issues that I talk about apply to children, because, you know, as I said, they don't go away once you're an adult with autism, unfortunately. Many of the coping mechanisms stay with them throughout their life. But, you know, my job is to give hope. And hopefully to inspire other parents to stick in there and just keep fighting for their kids. And for them to understand that for many of us, we will be the lifelong advocate for our children if they're not able to advocate for themselves. It's simply a reality of dealing with someone on the autism spectrum. See, this is my Monday mood. This is my Monday mood because, y'all, my son's about to climb the walls. It's almost the end of November. You think about it. If you're a person who is trying to be social, who's learning about social norms and trying to get all of that, think about not being able to go around other people, being stuck in the house. Your whole routine is blown up. Then think about if you have autism on top of that. Hey, Terry. It's been a very busy day in these YouTube streets, dude. It's been a busy day. I know they gonna be going on talking about all that stuff. I'm like, you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm like, they'll still be on when I finish my 60 minutes. You know, but some of those channels, you know, ain't nowhere near being monetized. I'm too close to my freaking hours, Terry. I'm literally like just over 200 hours. So, and I probably will get those 200 hours if I keep doing what I'm doing this freaking week. We on a mission. We on a mission over here. I've been listening to replays. Man, I listened to the replay from Rudimps from yesterday with the whole situation with the chick across the pond. You know, who they call the king of the manosphere, being facetious. Yeah. In addition to the other content creator who says they want to travel around the country to sue 18 people. Yeah, that one. And then we've got other situations that are going on. It's like, what is going on in Black YouTube? Is it a new moon? Do we have a new moon? Because we're out of the retrograde. But now, what the hell is going on? I saw that stream. I had to go searching for it because it wasn't on his main channel. It was on one of his other channels. And Cookie has a couple of streams going simultaneously. I'm like, how the hell is she doing that? She got 2 streams on the same channel going simultaneously. I was like, how do you do that? I need to learn how to do that one. Where you can premiere 2 different things, like back to back. You know, they just, are going. The whole situation with this these couple of little channels, this duo, and all the mess that they're causing, with channels who don't even have the same freaking content as you. Everybody's trying to go in a whole other direction. Nobody's doing what you're doing. I'm like, so I don't even get it. Why are you mad about other people having their stuff? Because they don't want to they don't want to F with you. I mean, we're not in high school. Everybody around here is grown. And we don't even know each other except from YouTube for the most part. And then some people who do know, who have met people in real life, still don't want to F with them because of that. It's crazy. Someone don't have to be your friend if they don't want to. You're not in high school. It's not about who's the most popular. Not on this platform, because there's a whole lot of people who are popular in different sectors. They have people that like them, and they may not have a whole bunch of followers, but they still have a whole bunch of people coming to their channels. They have, and here's the thing. It's like an infection floating through all of Black YouTube. I mean, to be known in not a good way all over Black YouTube, that's not cool. It's like, why don't you, that's why I'm like, and then to continue with the charade over and over and over again, even when everybody knows you're just a bald-faced liar. Hey, uppity. Even when everybody knows that you are a bald-faced liar, you continue with the lies. So I don't even get it. I believe you on that. On that, uppity. And that's why it was like when Chrissy started talking about the same stuff that we all then heard in regard to her. It's like, okay, we ain't the only ones that it's like all over YouTube. And you can pretend like it's not about you, I mean, in regards to her and everything. But here's the thing. If you really do have a child, the alleged child, if there is really an alleged child that's being hidden and everything, and the situation is what we have all been told, it makes you lose total credibility for what your platform is. So, but somehow I would use that to my advantage and change my platform. That's what I do. But she's going along with all the craziness too. It's just, we all are on here so that, the whole point of having your channel is to give your point of view or put out there what you want to put out there. Okay. So like my channel, I choose to talk about random things in my live streams, and I talk about autism in my vlogs. Pretty much. Except for those little 1-minute vlogs that I upload to every day. It could be random on those, as y'all know. But I'm putting my personality into everything. I'm not, hiding stuff in my life, But, what's your business is your business, and what's not your business is not your business. Because my channel's about me and it's about my son, so that's pretty much all y'all see. But it ain't because I don't have a man. Y'all all have heard him on the channel. And if you go back to, let me see, when I did the 40 questions, yeah, I think I popped him in there so y'all can see he was real. And he's from the South Side too, y'all. South Side of Chicago. That's where he's from. Of course, I don't know if his team won tonight. Did Chicago win or did the Vikings win? I don't know. My dude has not come back downstairs when he went upstairs to look at the game. So I'm thinking that the Vikings must have won the game. And he's just in a bad mood about the football game. But yeah, I know a lot of people are posting streams late into the night. I'll go watch the replays. It's just crazy because those of us who are just kind of like other content creators that are not really involved in the situation, but then people that we know are involved in the situation and unfortunately are victims in the situation. It's just crazy how this whole thing has played out. It's crazy how the whole thing has played out. And the wild thing is that no one is talking about them. They keep talking about other people and bringing other people into this BS. That's what happens. It's just so distracting. When there is really so much more that you could be talking about. Personally, some of the content that they put out there is just like crazy because it appears to be, pushing an agenda towards being pro-Trump. But hey, there's other people that are pro-Trump too. But here's my thing. If you have a belief and other people choose to not believe whatever it is that you believe, that doesn't mean that they're stupid. It just means that you have a difference of opinion. That is how it is, That's how it is in life. People are going to have differences of opinion. Nobody knows it all, even if you think you do. There's so much room for people to come on here with original, unique thoughts. Instead of this old mess. That's why I tell those who they try to pull into this stuff, just keep doing what you're doing. Every once in a while, yeah, you might have to stop what you're doing to address them. But for the most part, do you continue to do what you're doing. If you're trying to get your channel monetized, continue to get it monetized. If you're trying to get up to a certain amount of subscribers and supporters, start building your content to get to that, and ignore the madness. You know, ignore it. Let me see what you guys are saying. Well, they're not going to be able to destroy the black sector. They're not going to destroy it. The black sector is huge, okay? And it doesn't just include their little thing. There's so much more going on. There's so many more black people. The black sector includes everybody, including those on the continent of Africa. It includes all of the other black channels that are not talking about black issues. You know, it includes the beauty channels, the gossip channels, you know, all of that. Autism channels, channels that are talking about, you know, crafting, decorating. If the content creator is black, unfortunately, we're by default part of the black sector, even if we're part of another sector. It is what it is. But no, the only thing that's going to happen, and this is what I really think, people are just going to get sick and tired of this BS. And eventually they're going to get muted. Because if people stop listening, then who are they going to talk to? You know? Because I mean, I know tons and tons of channels that are people of color who are black specifically. They don't even deal with them. But the unfortunate thing is that many people know about them. They just don't deal with them. They don't. Like I said, eventually, you know, either they're going to move on or the situation is going to be muted because it's a futile task. You're not going to get more support, you know, by tearing down other YouTubers. It doesn't work that way. Especially when it's lies. But you just want people to pay and go on Patreon to go see what it is that you have to say. Get the heck out of here with that mess. Ain't nobody got time for all that. It don't even mean that much to me. I'm not losing any sleep at night over the situation because it's not my situation. You know, I've come on this channel on here always as my authentic self. You know, I didn't pull the name DCThePurpleDiva out of my ass. That's what people called me before I came on here. That's what my channel name is. People call me DC in real life. It's my initials. It's my initials. They call my brother DC. They call my sister DC. They call all of us DC because all of our first names begin with a D and our last name, my daddy's last name, begins with a C. And ironically, we're from DC. Yeah, you know that. See what you guys are saying. They've got to be two of the most rotten people in the social media. They are. You know, but I mean, just as we've seen other people lose channels for stuff, they better be careful with all the stuff that they're doing. You know, because while they're going after other people and trying to shut them down, if information comes out that you are the actual ones who are doing all of this stuff and it becomes validated, you're the ones who are going to be out of here. So I would just mind my own business and stay over here and just try to rebuild my channel with whoever I have, you know, and don't be messing with other folk. You know, because the folk that they're messing with have a job. This is not all they do. You know, YouTube is not their livelihood. Certainly not mine. Even once I get this channel monetized, I'm not trying to make YouTube my livelihood. It'll be part of everything that I've done. I mean, I've done radio. I'm doing movies now. I'm doing this YouTube channel about autism. I'm almost finished the book about autism. You know, my plan is to be a motivational speaker because I've come to the realization that I keep getting pushed out there. So I'm just going to say, Lord, use me. Just use me. Hey, Tutu. Oh, that's the oven. Wait 1 second, you guys. I was making a lasagna. It's ready. I'll be right back. My lasagna is ready. Let me get it out of the oven. It's got to cool, baby, but you can't eat it. It's too hot. I made a big pan of lasagna, you guys. That was the oven. You gotta let it cool, son. You cannot eat that lasagna right now. I know you might want some, but you can't. That's just my opinion. I mean, you know, like all the when your lies start to get uncovered, and you know, people have, you know, are able to validate that things are not true. At some point, you just have to take ownership and move on. You know, I mean, or maybe they could do like Sorcerer, you know, just leave YouTube for like 4 or 5 months and then come back like nothing happened. Because that's exactly what that chick is doing. She is not missing a freaking beat. Not missing a beat. But you guys, I figured out why she keeps coming up in my damn recommendations on here. It's because I follow her on Instagram. I've been following her on Instagram because she's hilarious to me, you know. Follow Strong Mommy Chrissy. I follow, you know, a lot of these little single Black mothers and their stuff and their struggles. But, you know, she got me twisted when she did that Autism Speak stuff back in the day. And that's kind of when I, you know, was like looking at her sideways. Hey, Darren. Darren, I'm in the process of helping someone to do a website on Wix for a production company. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to use their ADI and see what it looks like. Well, it's not up to me. That's the platform that they want to do it on. And from looking at some of the stuff that I've seen, based on for first timers who are just trying to put together a website, this is one. You'll build it for free. I'm gonna have to email you. I have your email address somewhere. We'll have to talk this week because I'm going to get together with her this weekend. Stay away from Wick. Is it bad? Is it bad, Darren? Because I've seen like several like filmmakers, independent filmmakers, and then some TV production companies that have used them for their basic websites. Is it horrible? Really? I think we follow each other. I think I'm following you on Instagram. I'm a direct message you on Instagram. I'm gonna DM you on Instagram. Yep, I'm gonna DM you on Instagram. For chops? Okay. Cause like we've been doing our meetings to talk about the website. Sorry, you guys, on Zoom. And I've been like doing research on YouTube, trying to study this Wix stuff, trying to figure it out. But okay, yeah, we'll talk. I'll DM you. Because, because she knows what she wants. And it's not that I don't know if Wick can do everything that she wants it to do, but this is a black woman film company, independent film company. Started out as a production company, but now we're doing films. Yep. She has a channel on YouTube called Boss Lady Production. But yeah, they're getting ready to film the second movie. I'm the production assistant on the second movie, you guys. I'm not in the second movie. I'm in the next one. The third movie that we're going to start probably in December. I'm in that one. So I won't be the production assistant on that one. Thank God. Matter of fact, we're in the process of getting ready to put an ad up on Craigslist to get a college student intern for production, to be production assistant on the movies. That's what I told her she needs to do. Okay, we will definitely talk. I'll DM you on Instagram tomorrow. I will DM you on Instagram tomorrow. Darren, your president is still saying that the election is rigged and that he actually won. I don't know how to take this. I don't know how to take this because he's going through the court system and he's losing all of his court challenges thus far. So I don't know how to take this from him. And this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they don't have to drag him out of the White House on the 20th of January. I don't think that it's going to come to that, but I'm just hoping that it doesn't. I'm hoping that Mr. Biden doesn't have to go to court to get access to things that he should be getting during the transition. Because none of this stuff was held from Mr. Trump during the transition. You know? And it's just crazy. No, he doesn't. He does not have to concede. We understand that he doesn't have to concede. He never has to concede, but he will have to leave. That's the thing. And he will have to transition, whether he wants to or not. All of those things have to happen. You know, I mean, at this point, the only state that as far as I know, that we don't have a projected winner in is North Carolina. Apparently, you know, we're waiting on the recount in Georgia, yeah, but it's going to be soon. It's going to be done soon. I would just like to go into the week of Thanksgiving not dealing with this. I would like us to be dealing with the COVID, how we're going to deal with this. He should be working on what he needs to do during the last part of his administration so that it is a smooth transition to the next administration. It's just the way that it should be. I'm so sick of this red and blue shiznick. I'm sick of it. Everything is so freaking politicized. It has our country so effing divided. You know? And I mean, for me, as a quote unquote, what people would consider a Christian, I don't know how I feel about the fact that 80% of the white evangelicals voted for Mr. Trump. Because what does that say about, you know, where they sit morally? So, it's just my personal opinion. I mean, why are they stacking a party behind a candidate who's immoral, in my opinion, and who has a charlatan as a spiritual advisor? At one point, she may have been the real deal, but Paula White hasn't been the real deal for quite some time. And she makes a mockery of the faith, along with some other crazy ones. They make anybody who claims to love the Lord look crazy. And I'm not going to look crazy with those fools. I don't stand behind that madness. You know, I ain't real happy, you know, about Mr. Biden, but as far as we know, you know, he's only been with one woman at a time, as far as we know. Oh, I'm not taking that vaccine. I already told y'all, I'm not taking any vaccines. I don't care. I'm trusting in the one above, and also in my own habits of keeping away from situations that might cause me harm and cause me to catch something. So I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't know anybody who plans on taking that freaking vaccine when it actually is available. Any of them. I don't know anybody who's going to take it. They're not going to be able to force anybody. That's never going to happen. I think that it's going to be similar to who takes the flu shots. I do. I think, maybe they might get more people because a huge number of people have died from this, supposedly, because we still don't know if all those numbers really were COVID. I'm just saying. We know that some people really had COVID, but we don't know if all of those numbers were COVID. I don't know if they're real numbers or if it's simply to make us fear. But either way, it makes this country look stupid and crazy. How is the leader of the free world the country with the worst in regards to this pandemic? Nobody's as bad as us. Nobody. Not even China. We're worse than them. How about that part? Yet and still this came from there, right? Right? It just hit our country in January, right? Right, y'all? That's what we are to believe. That's what they want us to believe. I'm already armed. This household follows their Second Amendment rights. I always encourage everyone to do that. How about the fact that the Miss USA from Mississippi knows how to shoot a gun? She's a rifle toting Miss USA, and she's a sister. Yes. Yeah. The Second Amendment, Second Amendment rights. I hear that a lot of people are starting to get themselves more armed. And I highly approve of that, because you just don't know what other people are going to do. And it is always about protecting your home and your family from outsiders. Because that's what it's about for me. We're protecting ourselves. But yeah, your girl DC is actually about to go to the gun range and learn how to shoot the gun and everything, because it's not me who has the gun right now. Somebody has a gun, but I'm going to have a gun too. We're going to have several guns up in this house. Working on those FEMA camps. I keep hearing that too. I keep hearing that too. All I can say is that if people go back to outside of, people have to work, you have to do certain things, but my opinion is that we're going to have to keep up the social distancing, the good personal hygiene with washing of hands and taking these showers and everything when you come in from going outside, not wearing the same clothes in the house that you wore outside. all of that has to continue for quite some time. It's just my opinion. Because I think that it's people being lax about that is the reason why we starting to see a surge. And I think that it's the younger generation, you know, those under 50, because that's mainly who's getting it. And then they're just spreading it on to the rest of us who are over 50. You know, my son is going to probably be going back to a day program and working and everything, probably in January. And I'm terrified that he might catch something. But he's not taking we're not doing the vaccine up in here. They're going to have to make him take a vaccine. And I'd like to see the 5 guys that are going to hold him down for a shot. I like to see the 5 men that are going to have to hold him down. And I'm not kidding about that. You think I'm kidding, but it'll take 5 men to hold him down to get him to take a shot. And I'm certainly not going to force him to take any shots that I'm not willing to take. If I'm not willing to take it, why would I force him to take one? I don't know what's in that thing. I don't know what it's going to do to his immune system, and I'm not trying to find out. You honestly don't know what they have in these shots. We don't know what these manufacturers are putting there, but we do know that part of what's in there is this freaking COVID. Just like with the flu shots, they put the flu in it. But we don't know if we don't know how much this COVID has mutated. I'm just saying. There are no guarantees. Just like they have never been able to cure the common cold because it mutates over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And every time you catch a cold, it's not the same cold that you caught the last time. It's a different virus. You know? But let me come on so you guys can see me, because I've been on for an hour rambling. Let me get my camera. Are you coming over here, son? Come on. Yeah. I like the shirt you have on. That shirt is so apropos. Your shirt is cool, dude. There we go. Turn around so they can see your shirt. See, he's got on a political party shirt with the founding fathers, all with shades on. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. Yeah, he's got on a t-shirt that says political party. Okay, guys. Well, I will be out of here. I will be back on tomorrow. I probably will go catch some of the replays of some of the lives that are going on while I'm on here, or that were going on, you know, right before I got on. I definitely want to go. I think that the ones that that Cookie has going on, I think I was in the original live on one of those. I probably was in the original live on both of those. I think she's just uploading previous lives. I'm not sure. But I'll see you guys later. Until tomorrow, I offer you guys peace and a blessing from the west side. Yeah, I didn't put this hair up on top of my head because it's hot out here in Cali, y'all. I don't know about the rest of the country. But we have record breaking. It's like summer in the fall. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.